Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the UCF Knights. The Knights will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Colorado's will get the first crack on offense today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
It's the embodiment of a superstar, the bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. Leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Pearson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their...
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Buffaloes will send the punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Richardson. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the UCF Knights offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. If there's one guy on this defensive side, Kirk, who can be a game wrecker, it's this elite pass rusher. Very much on the quarterback's mind today.
Yeah, Chris, but it's going to be very tough. This quarterback does a nice job of moving around in the pocket, and also he's going to have an awareness of exactly where this guy is and have a clock in his mind about how quickly that ball needs to get out. Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work,
it's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Makes a nice move there.
Good, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Running it back, it's Richardson. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On first and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at midfield. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Handoff to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. There's the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And the Buffaloes will line up to boot it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled, but first down.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job in making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays.
Touchdown, UCF. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Buffaloes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Grab down the middle. It's Pearson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So now it's third and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme.
And the pressure gets to him again.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass falls incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And this pass is caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The pass rush closing in. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Richardson. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Throws to the tight end. And he's got it. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The pocket breaking down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone.
Here we go.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. This will likely be the last play of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And they get the second half started with the running play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Takes the handoff again. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. First down here for this offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Play action here on 1st down. That'll be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Knights will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The pass falls incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And the Buffaloes will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Knights. Just ran away from the defense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Get set, get set.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Gives it to the back. Just trucks the man. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And it's UCF in the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the wideout goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Russell. And he's tackled after the catch. And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail.
Powerful running into the secondary. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the 4th quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do. But now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
The Knights looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Cricket.
1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
On the double.
2nd down and goal, upcoming.
Here we go.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Touchdown, UCF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
On the ready.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10 now. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Knights. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Got it.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Catch is made down the middle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm
On the
strength.
set.
The Knights looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Richardson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, UCF. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out executing the play called and continuing to put points on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. The sure hands. It's Miller. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's good.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The Knights will come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right